Hello and welcome to the Podbless podcast with three dads who are involved in church ministry where one is a full-time minister, the other is a volunteer, and one is a veteran of both.
This podcast will deal with the interaction between our faith and our day-to-day lives,
with a few fun segments in between.
I'm Joey.
I'm Josh.
And I'm Brett.
And this is Podbless.
Hey, what's up, guys?
Check. We working?
I think it's working.
We're up.
It shows we're up on Facebook, but not on YouTube, I don't think. Let me check again.
It says we're good on StreamYard. That's why I'm the tech guy instead of Joey. We got it working. He couldn't get it working.
It just popped up on YouTube.
Yeah,
Nice.
we fired
Look at
Joey.
this. Yeah, we fired Joey. Obviously, he's not here, so he's gone.
We're good to go, I think. It
He's
just
picking up too much budget anyway.
if you're out there watching and you see us, comment in so we know things are working right. It's all a new fun thing. So
Will you comment on it, Josh, and see if I can see it?
sure, make that happen. Sorry, it's going to be a little dysfunctional, but you know.
Trying a new service to stream through.
Yeah, we won't have our beautiful logo up tonight because of
Working
technical
on it.
difficulties.
We'll have a brick house though.
Yeah, I see it.
Hey guys, I see. Okay, I can see the YouTube comments at least.
All
So-
right. Facebook. Let's see.
We didn't have any YouTube comments besides me or Josh last week. Hey, you see Josh on Facebook too. All right,
Okay, we got it going, right?
cool.
We're doing
How's week going, huh?
Pretty good.
decent. I recovered from root canal surgery and maybe have to have surgery on my hand now. That's pretty cool.
What'd you do to your hand?
The tendon right there, like in my middle finger.
Nanu.
Yeah. Might have to have some work done on it. You know what I mean?
That sucks.
Yeah, apparently they cut you because I went to the doctor today. Apparently he's like trying to do everything but surgery because they cut you from tip of your finger to palm of your hand. And he's like, don't want to do that.
No, that doesn't sound like fun.
Yeah,
And it's not fixing your legs.
right. And all of the other issues that I have. This one hurts the most.
It's like, oh, hey, let's work on this one that you never talk about,
That's new.
right?
Just started happening like a week ago.
Well, if it's bad enough that you need to deal with it, I guess, you know.
Yeah.
My brother had carpal tunnel surgery. Of course,
Yeah.
he worked in the coal mines running a roof boulder.
Yeah, my dad had both his carpal tunnels done on both hands. So,
Yeah, it's not fun, I hear.
yeah.
I sometimes get like, you know, a cramp in my hand. I don't think it's arthritis or anything. It's just something, you know, whatever. But hey, how you doing, Noah and Seth? We can see you at all times right now.
Hey, what's up, guys?
What's up? Just got out of jail 4
You can
hours ago.
typically see me. It was just last week was weird, but
We can barely see Noah because his hat's down all the way
And he's squatting down as far as he can.
and
Yeah.
sitting behind the microphone. But that's cool, Noah. Thanks for being on the show.
I think his knees are the same level as his head.
Facts. I mean, I just got out of jail 4 hours ago, so
No, you
I'm just here so I don't get fined.
Is that a true story? And this was your alibi of like, oh, I'm going to go do a podcast for a church.
you can
Yes.
say that joke.
This is
once
part
you've
of my
been to jail.
community service hours I have to do.
Working with special needs people.
Yeah, I got a public indecency charge.
By a park.
Oh, so you got caught out in public without a mask?
Yeah, basically.
Because it's indecent. Your face.
Oh man.
But anyway, yeah, Joey, if you notice, Joey is not here. Joey is recovering from them darn vaccines and all them there things they give you.
He's just really trying to make a difference in this world.
And then it just takes him out, you know. He's a little sick from getting his second shot. He's doing good though. He needed the rest, so he stayed home. And I myself have a horrible cold. I'll be coughing throughout the show. Just to prove. Yeah, I mean it's chilly. The AC is just really blowing.
Cold Rona.
So yeah, I've had a cold all week because my daughter brought it home, and I didn't want to spread that love all over the fellas. But
Anytime you want to spread coronavirus to us, you just let us know, okay?
well, they say that the antibodies from having the virus is way better than not. I don't know. That's what people say.
That's fake
So
news.
people should just
I've
go
heard
out
a
and
lot
try to
of
get
things.
coronavirus, right?
No,
Oh,
I'm not endorsing that or condoning that.
we're gonna get kicked
Things
off.
clear. This is on live internet right now. I do not condone that.
We're gonna get kicked off YouTube and Facebook.
Right? There's going to be one of those things, disclaimer of true facts from COVID-19.
Yeah.
Well, since Joey's not here, kind of leading the helm of things, again, if you're out there and you're watching, I know it's a little late, comment in, please, so that we can know that there's somebody watching. But who wants to kick us off with their thing? Noah, do you want to do it so that you don't fall asleep during the show?
Oh no, I got an energy drink. We'll save the best for last.
Or that we get to you before you do fall asleep?
I'll
Yeah.
kick it off.
We'll save the best for last.
All right, Brett will kick us off. Do you got his music?
You on screwballs?
Yeah.
All right, yeah, let's go.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to Brett's Screwballs.
I'm awake now. That intro is great.
Right.
Get
Joe,
you
hearts always.
And our ears.
Gets my blood pumping.
So I have a Josh. I know how much you love sports, but these other two guys like sports though. Fantasy football week 1.
Was a banger.
Whoa!
It was, and I hate fantasy football up until week 5 because you don't know what players are going to be good, what players are not going to be good. In the place I work, a lot of the guys do like sports betting or whatever. I'm not really into that, but
Yeah, because it's bad.
it is bad. And I was telling a guy at work, I was like, dude, you should not bet on any sports until like halfway through the season because you just don't know, like, especially in the NFL, you don't know what team is going to be good. Like the first week, like it's surely you're going to be losing money. So what do you guys think about that? And more in specific towards like fantasy football, not really sports betting, but
Fantasy, I hate.
you hate fantasy football?
I don't like doing it.
Why?
I don't know.
It keeps me entertained to like all teams in the
There's only one thing I like about it. Okay, the thing I do like about it is it lets me like branch out with players and stuff like that, and then like learn about teams. But I'm in 3 different leagues, and that's what I don't like.
Yeah.
Just I have players every week that I have that in one league that my opponent has, and then I want them to do good just because of this one league, but I also they're going to score against me in a different league. It sucks.
By the end of the year, you're just kind of hoping like one of your 3 teams does good. Yeah.
Our number one fan, Chris Jackson, brings up, I won one game and lost my other. It wasn't the best weekend, especially for Green Bay.
Aaron Rodgers did tremendous. I think
he's throwing
he's
these
the
games.
player of the week.
Did you see that meme?
I mean,
About
I've
Tom
seen
Brady?
a bunch.
No, Aaron Rodgers only threw 5 total interceptions last season, and he threw 2 in 3 minutes, and then just sat on the bench and smiled.
Yeah, he's throwing that. Like he doesn't want to be in Green Bay. They should have just traded him. He's not trying very hard, clearly.
I think he wanted to be in Green Bay. They just didn't show as much interest in him as he was expected.
Like getting him weapons and stuff. Yeah.
And like bringing him in on everything and trying to get him a part of the team.
Yeah.
My other thing about fantasy that I hate is, like you said, week 5, you really don't know. But by week 5, you know.
Right.
And then, like, if you have a crappy team, I just give up. It's just like, I'm not changing my roster. I'll trade away all my good players. I don't care. I'm done with it.
My favorite part about fantasy football is the team names. Like you literally get to name your team whatever you want, and it, obviously is going to be funny.
Do we care to read off our team name?
No. Oh, that was loud.
Mine's Tebow's Bible Camp, so it's a pretty good.
Well,
name.
2 of mine I will read off. One of them's Joe Exotic, and it's a picture of Joe Burrow, like dressed as Joe Exotic, from Tiger King, and my other team name is Tiger King. Yeah,
we're playing each other in 2 different leagues this week, Brett.
Are we really?
Yeah,
I'll probably smash you in one of them.
In both leagues, our initial like projected points were exactly the same in both leagues.
Seriously?
There were different numbers in each of the leagues. There were like a 10-point difference, but in both leagues we like 50-50. I thought it was kind of cool.
I heard
I'm gonna
like
win,
the
though.
number one team names for this year was that one school on ESPN last week.
Bishop Sycamore.
Yeah, like everybody was doing that.
Yeah. But yeah, Josh, have you ever played fantasy football?
Most of the times I played football, it was sort of a fantasy. But no, I've never played. It seems like that would be something I would be into. I did used to like goof around playing backyard football and stuff. So that was exciting and fun. But I never joined any like real teams. But no, I never kept up with mainstream NFL.
Yeah.
But I went to a lot of free games. Every time a free ticket comes along, I'll go.
I played football for 10 years. I've never seen a professional football game in person.
Really?
Dude, I will get you a free ticket. Hey, Kim Ross. Nice traffic light, guys. That's what she said.
I made a vow last year that I'm not going to another Bengals game at Paul Brown Stadium until the Brown family is gone.
I've played on the field at Paul Brown Stadium, but I've not witnessed the game there.
I was never good enough to play in like Paul Brown Stadium.
Were you a half?
It
Were
is
you a
what it is.
halftime act there, or
Yeah, halftime. Yeah, that's definitely.
Yeah, I've only went to one Bengals game, but and they were okay seats. I think like somebody was getting rid of them, so we bought them off of them. But if I ever come up with some, Seth, you need to go, man. Since you're actually a fan, and I have no clue or care.
I'm a Raiders fan, so I planned on buying like, and I got that from my dad. He was, so I just kind of grew up with it. But I was gonna get him Raiders tickets for his birthday because the Bengals play them in their new stadium. But it's like $300 for nosebleed tickets right now, a person.
That stadium though is sick.
Oh, it's so cool.
I heard they have a nightclub in the end zone. It's kind of cool.
In the end zone? Oh, so like beyond the
like in the
club.
and they open it up like when they're on weekends, like it's open while they're not playing. But
that's kind of cool.
Yeah,
it's easily the coolest stadium.
And what is it? The Death Star? Is that
yeah.
Did you see that owner is building a new house inspired after the stadium?
Yeah, that's what I think you were saying that.
Marcus?
Sunday?
Yeah, it looks like a mini replica of the stadium.
Sweet.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
There's only one problem I have with Mark, and that's one, he tries to be his dad, but two, his haircut. You guys ever seen that man's haircut?
Yes, I've seen that.
Like he's lots of money. Lots of millions of dollars.
It doesn't matter. That guy makes
just puts a kid's cereal bowl on his head, and
that guy makes
it's
more
wild.
money than I'll ever see. So
yeah,
you can do what you want.
That's my sports balls this week. So just fantasy football. I love it. I hate it.
I got a text that said Noah just sucks at fantasy.
He does.
No,
I'd like to
I
comment.
won the league 2 years ago. Last time I played
Who was it?
Which league?
the friend league.
Oh, I mean,
The friendly.
it was like a 6-man league 2 years ago, so that's kind of
It's still competitive.
So
Yeah. So, well, Josh, what do you got tonight?
Oh, wait a second. Speaking of nice haircuts, where's Joey? Oh, you missed Matt. Matt Gregory's commenting on Facebook. He's home because he got a shot and it gave him an ouchie.
Rumor has it he's still recovering from the first shot 2 weeks ago.
Is that a rumor you just started?
No.
This morning he was in the chair that Brett's sitting in, curled up, falling asleep at like 11 o'clock. He was crashing hard.
It was kind of sad. You're like, oh.
It was kind of sad, actually.
Yeah, but is that a normal day for Joey, or is that
No, that man Joe is weak.
Are you able to put that up on the screen when people comment? We're figuring this stuff out as we go.
We haven't figured that out yet.
I can click it and it says show. I don't know exactly how it shows it.
Do that.
Nice.
Oh,
Nice.
So if somebody comments it, we can share it with the whole crew. Do the next one.
Kelly.
Yeah, this is my wife upstairs. What a wuss.
Yes.
See?
Sweet.
Isn't this so much better than what we normally come up with?
That is nice. I like that.
I like the podcast where Joey's not here, that we can just crap on him the entire time without him any kind of reply or anything.
He's so sick. He's not even like watching and streaming with us. He's not commenting in.
Yeah,
Right.
He's not watching his own podcast.
If
Right.
someone shares just one time on this podcast, we won't allow Joey back.
Podbless shared this.
Morgan, get on there right now. Morgan's here, by the way. She's doing homework.
She's our HR.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, this is nice because it was always tough whenever you guys would be talking and someone would say something interesting, and I couldn't I didn't want to interrupt you guys, and I
Right.
couldn't just talk over you. So now I can throw it up on stream when it happens, and you guys can see it and everything. So that'd be cool.
And honestly, that's kind of why I wanted to do this, because I knew you could do that kind of thing. But we just had to jump into it and figure it out. Even if I am a brick shirt, it's which, if anybody, nobody's asked a question about that, but it's just the green screen, and I happen to be wearing a green shirt. So, yeah.
We just got our one share because so Joey, you're out, buddy.
Yeah, this is it.
We're taking all your stuff.
Yeah.
Play my music, man. Let's get on this.
Ready to get your ear holes blessed? Take it away, Josh.
I am. I thought it cut out completely there for a second, but it was just me talking too loud. So my segment, pitching it around with a few people and trying to figure out a good one to do. And so we're doing stupid trends. Need a little jingle for that.
Like rat poop.
No, that's not a good jingle.
No, this is me.
No, I'm looking for my sounds that I've. Stupid trends. There we go. So anyway, stupid trends that have been over the years, and as any of you have watched the show, you know that I'm older than everyone in that room. Some of them collectively, but I was born in '83, so it's not that old, but I'm older than those guys. And there was dumb trends that we went through growing up as a kid. And it's so funny that when you hit like college age, you know, around that 18 to 20 something area, the world seems so bright that you think you come up with these amazing new ideas, right? And you think you're like revolutionary with the idea you came up with of like, I know at my Bible college, like some people would do the bunk bed, but then take the bottom bed out and put a desk under there. They're like, I'm a genius. No one ever thought of this. And people have thought of that every year, and they think they thought of it for the first time. Or I'm going to make a wall of pop cans. Oh, look at that. I'm so cool. And it's like, dude, people have done that. Oh, him. BD does a terrible voiceover.
No, I think our Podbless voiceover kind of stinks. Pod bless your heart, sweetie.
Cat's out of the bag. So, but everybody always thinks they have these really cool ideas, which brings us into trends. So there's trends as you're growing up, especially when you're in high school, going into college age. These trends come around and everybody starts doing it. So when I was younger and in high school and college age, the big famous show of Jackass was so popular with Johnny Knoxville and Bam Margera and Steve-O and Chris Pontius and all those guys. For any of those from that era, you remember these guys, and they just did the absolute dumbest stuff to hurt each other, to hurt mostly themselves.
They have a new movie coming out soon.
Yeah, like part 4 or 3 or something like. I think it's 4.
Yeah, I pushed it back to February. It's Jackass Forever.
Yeah,
forever. Yeah,
Forever.
So, but that was big when I was younger. I even went to the extent of getting an 8mm camera. So it wasn't the big VHS tapes; it was the smaller little tapes. And I packed that thing around everywhere, and we played all the dumb games that those guys on the show did, so that we could get famous. But mostly, we just got hurt, and we did stupid stuff that didn't benefit us whatsoever. But it made us feel like we fit in with the trend of that going on. So, in that nature and in that vein, there's a ton of trends going on now with the internet, because everybody has access to stupid trends that are going on. And then people end up trying it. As long as somebody talks with confidence and says this trend is cool, people are like, I want to try it, even if they're lying through their teeth. So what are some of the trends? If you're out there listening on YouTube or on Facebook, comment in on some of the dumb trends that have been going through an era of your life if you were younger, or that happened when you were younger. If you're older than me, think back to when something stupid, a trend that was going on.
I go. All right, you ready? I don't know if you guys have been paying attention to the local news lately, but the news is like running with it. It's actually at Camp Ernst Middle School. I guess TikTok is like a big influence on trends right now.
Oh, dude, it's a big influence on everything.
So the two things that like they put on the news, kids are running in bathrooms and destroying soap dispensers and hand dryers. Like they're just running into it just so it breaks.
Their whole body.
Yeah, just so it breaks. And then also kids are like running around school barking like dogs at people.
I heard that too. That's kind of weird.
I'm just trying like to imagine walking down the hall with like 5 kids barking at me.
You can something in the mouth.
Yeah, I heard that they were talking about telling them not to wear leashes and chain or like collars anymore and to stop barking. And I'm like, and I kind of laughed and I'm like, these stupid kids. I didn't say that, but I was like, we did stupid stuff like that all the time. Like our big thing is like in my high school back in the early or late 90s, we would get a bunch of toilet paper wet and just chuck it at the ceiling and it would turn into plaster over time. And they had really high ceilings, so nobody ever got it down. That was something stupid we always did. What was it Joey said there? He commented in?
He said he's looking good. He's feeling the side effects from the second shot. And he said,
Show him how we throw it up there.
I mean, I just didn't want, no one wanted to see Joey talk. So
yeah.
I'll get rid of it. Yeah.
I thought, does he know that he's been officially removed from Podbless?
I think he does now. You're gone, Joey.
One person shared it.
Morgan, thank you.
That's definitely a trend, Chris. Yes, that was definitely.
I don't know if
it was probably like the biggest internet like trend to kick everything off, right?
Cinnamon? It was around the time, yeah. There was the cinnamon challenge of putting in a
2012
spoon.
I remember senior year we got kicked out of Kroger's in Independence because we did the milk challenge right in front of the window. Because we bet a bunch of people from SK if like we beat them, they had to do the milk challenge. And then they went in, we did it right in the parking lot, and then they kicked us out.
Well, I know that was and being an ex-youth leader, like we used to use those trends to our advantage because it was always usually gross stuff. Who can chug a whole gallon of milk? Because you physically can't do that unless you're like a strong man or a professional eater or something like that. Once you get like 3/4 in, you're just automatically yakking it back up. Or the cinnamon challenge, because they would do that and poof, just a big cloud of cinnamon smoke because you can't hardly.
You take a breath and get it in your lungs, and you have to start coughing.
Yeah,
like suffocated and stuff because they got cinnamon in their lungs.
Well, and that's the thing is like you weed out the weak.
Yeah, natural selection.
Right.
Hey, Josh, we should do a live special edition show where we try to do all of these trends, except for like the stupid ones like eating the Tide Pod or what, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, they got the hot chip challenge.
We should do that. That'd be fun.
No, you can order those from Amazon now, so we could get 4 or 5 boxes of them.
They're at the gas station on Dixie Highway. I saw them.
Are you serious?
Yeah, the one chip challenge. Yeah.
Like one of the bigger challenges going around a couple months ago, at least, was like basically it was just a challenge of combining all of those different challenges into like one session. So you would do like a hot chip challenge, and then you would
chug a gallon of milk.
But with like the milk, what people do just to try and make it like less gross, you just put a ton of like food coloring in it, so you can like make it green, and then it looks like someone's like throwing up slime or like blue. What else? The cinnamon challenge, like that's a part of it, and a couple other things.
We should totally do that. We should totally each pick one, and we'll do like a live show on our from Podbless.
I mean, dude, we could take the camera out into the garage and put like a tarp down.
That's what I'm saying.
Well, yeah. I mean, you're doing it from phones right now, so we could take phones and not even do that.
Live show. I'm coming up with like ideas, like
innovating.
Live show. Yeah,
it sounds like my buddy I went to high school with. His family runs a YouTube channel, and they had like 700,000 subscribers, and all we would do is like make up their own challenges and stuff.
That's wild. I got a better idea than the one chip challenge, though. If you guys seen Hot Ones, I got
the bomb.
I have the bomb at my house, and
I don't want that anywhere close to my orifices.
Every now and then, I eat some just like because I'm in the mood. But it's like you start crying, like your lips go numb, your like mouth hurts.
I don't
like at least like 30. It takes about 30 minutes worth of recovery time total.
I think putting hot sauce on my crackers at Skyline is hot enough. Like I don't like it.
Wow, we definitely got to get you to eat one of those chips.
Yeah, we should.
I'm telling you, like,
I'll buy one for next time.
if you eat the bomb, like, you can eat other spicy stuff because you don't have any feeling left. It's actually kind of wild.
Bless you.
Sorry, our HR
Wow.
lady's coughing up a lung.
Joey was asking, don't those come in single chips? Yes, Joey, those do. They're usually about $13 per chip, I think, if I'm not mistaken. Chris Jackson also said, I'm not brave enough for the one chip challenge or stupid enough. And Joey said, bless you, Morgan. We bringing up these stupid challenges. There's the Tide Pod challenge where people were like fakely eating Tide Pods, but then stupid people would be like, they're really doing it, and would eat a Tide Pod and get very sick and ill. And there's many ones different like that. There's one, I've got the top 13 here from nj.com, whatever that might be. But number 13 was the mannequin challenge.
Gosh.
Got played out, but it had its moments. Dozens of sports teams and celebrities even got in on this one. I think that was going around the time of the Harlem Shake. Remember that big group thing?
That was like when I was in 6th grade.
Yeah. See, that was a big
2013 is Harlem Shake.
2013. But yeah, so that would be a thing where everybody's standing around, which everybody that's watching this probably knows what that is. Planking. Yeah, that's a good one, Joey. But that one even got really dangerous because people would try to outdo somebody else and get up on high ledges or like really dangerous
like street lights and stuff. There's some wild planks out there. There really is.
What about like the parkour stuff?
I think that's just like a thing.
Parkour?
People
You don't think
do
that's like a trend or?
I think it blew up, but
Yeah.
I think it was more popular. I think it was.
There was another one called the Saltine Challenge, which was kind of like the cinnamon one. You had to eat at least 6 saltine crackers in 60 seconds and not have anything to drink because it's so dry. It just makes you blow chunks of cracker out.
Hi, Mom.
Hi, Seth. Mommy loves you.
I know
My mom didn't say it, so.
See you.
me and my friends, we'd go to like Applebee's after work sometimes, and we would put salt on the table in like a napkin, and then you put water on it, and apparently it makes like some chemical mixture where it burns you. And
Oh,
we
that's ice. You put salt on your hand and put ice in it and squeeze
Yeah.
it. And
and
it'll,
see how long we could hold it for before we.
yeah, that's on the list, actually. One of the other things on the list that was most recent was the condom drop challenge, where people would fill a condom up with water and drop it on someone's head, and it would engulf their entire head and keep the water there and not pop like a water balloon. There was the one chip challenge. It says that on there. The Kylie Jenner lip challenge. I don't know if you guys remember that one.
That was a good one.
Yeah, everybody had a fun time with that one, I think. Matt Barber clicked in and said, hi, fam. I believe Matt used to do the Kendall Jenner challenge, or Kylie Jenner challenge, where what was it? You take a bottle and suck your lips into it until they swelled up really big.
Did he really do that?
No, he didn't really do that.
Oh, I was gonna make a joke and said he did like the Caitlyn Jenner one, but
Oh, Joey's not here to rein us back in. Subject.
Chubby bunny, like marshmallows. Is that
Oh yeah, that was an old trend. That's for sure.
Yep.
Yeah, they said they outlawed it because people were getting choked and dying and stuff.
I still do chubby bunny.
It doesn't count, Chris, if you're doing it alone.
Dude, setting the world record. It's good work. Don't talk about him like that.
Dave Crum threw his up there. You can get a mouthful of crackers and see who can whistle the loudest. That's always fun.
ooh.
I do that with the kids. Like, here, eat this cracker and whistle like a bird, and you just spit crackers in their face.
I can't whistle like without crackers in my mouth, so this won't be a fun challenge.
They talked about the cinnamon challenge, how you can't physically hold that down. The salt and ice challenge was number 6. Gallon of milk challenge, I brought that up, to where you can't physically drink a gallon of milk. Is there? Hey, Matt Barber, you're watching. Are you able to physically drink a gallon of milk in a chugging session? Just you personally?
And if you say yes, we need proof.
I don't want you to go through that. I don't need proof.
This one has a little comment section. Tide Pod challenge we talked about. Tide Pods look like candy. They are not candy, but people started putting them in their mouths, leading to thousands of calls to poison control centers. Great for your laundry, not great for your mouth. I think the big thing is they would bite into them so that they would burst all over. That was the funny thing.
Do you think these trends are often like natural selection? Like You know what I mean?
Do you
It-
think Russia
Survival of the
trying
fittest.
to get us to have population control?
Right. They're like, hey, let's start a stupid trend where they eat Tide Pods and then see who dies.
I know.
Go
one
ahead.
That was gonna. I was really hoping it would take off, but now it's kind of just like a party thing. It's a anything but a cup challenge.
You gotta drink something from anything but a cup.
Yeah, so like people would just like dump bleach bottles out, and they would walk around in public with like
Oh,
you
yeah.
think you're drinking Clorox bleach, or like they'd put it in a gas can,
You get like Windex and you
Yeah.
put blue Gatorade in it.
and then you would just like you'd be like putting gas in your car, and they would just turn around and you start drinking it and see what people do.
Dude, the milk crate challenge.
Oh yeah, that's the big one right now, the milk crate challenge, where they stack up milk crates and people try to walk across them. Dude, people were falling so hard.
We should do it next
That's
week.
what that's what we're ending on. We're doing that one. You would do it, Joey? Oh my gosh.
I would do
want
it.
to see Joey do it. He talked about his ribs after he wrestled
We-
one of our friends for 30 seconds.
We
He's gonna-
have a bunch of crate. They're not milk crates, but they're crates like that here. And the kids.
Oh, crates close to it.
Where
Yeah.
did all those crates come from, by the way? Like we're going to talk about
Oh, we can't talk about that online.
but like where did this
These challenges are carried out by men mostly. I'm just saying. Oh, because men are stupid. Thank you, Seth's mom. The third one that they mention on here is the second story challenge. I don't remember this one. I don't know if you guys remember the second story challenge, but this says that people would basically jump from a second story and try to land it without getting hurt.
Oh yeah, and then people were always breaking their legs when they land.
Newsflash, they didn't not get hurt.
I don't
Breaking legs, breaking arms.
think that far though.
But it's the way that like you land.
Wait,
People
you
were
have to
landing
like land
straight.
on your feet. You can't like roll or whatever.
No,
Well, no, you have to land rolling. Like you hit your feet, but then you got to roll to like counteract the momentum.
your legs?
You know how bad that would be for me. Like, that'd be bad.
They said the boiling water challenge was number 2 as the stupidest. It would be annoying if someone threw water on you. It would be insane if someone threw boiling water on you. And that's what this challenge entailed. People got burned. Someone even died just for internet trend.
Challenge.
I think that if you throw boiling water on me, then I have every right to kick the poop out of you.
Now, I do remember the boiling water in 0 degrees.
yeah,
Going outside, throwing it up, and it just turns to steam.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Disappears. I've done that, and that's pretty fun. But I've also done that and thrown the water back at me because it's hard to throw water out of a pot, and it would like slosh back and like get on my arm and stuff.
But I mean that's part of the gig. Like like that happens. You don't always get attacked by boiling water though. That's not
Yeah, I don't remember that challenge, but it sounds like it was.
Joey said it right. This is what that is. That's called assault.
Has to be milk crates. Oh, the other one says he has to be milk crates. The number one stupidest challenge that they mentioned on this website here was the fire challenge.
You set somebody on fire.
You win.
Right?
People were literally setting themselves on fire, and for what? Internet fame, putting flammable liquid on their bodies and lighting it. Social Darwinism at its finest. Countless idiots suffered burns from doing this challenge. Enough that fire departments issued a PSA on the challenge. Don't watch this video unless you're cool with seeing a dude burning alive. It's graphic. So that was their top list, which in reading through those, it brought up a lot of memories of stupid things of the, well, it wasn't stupid, I guess, but the ice bucket challenge, because it was for a good cause. And everybody was like, I challenged so-and-so and this person and that
I
person.
read something on that this week that like half the donations didn't even get to the foundation, the ALS or whatever it is.
That's the thing about donations like that, especially with like the GoFundMe's nowadays. Everybody's like, oh, give us some money to my GoFundMe. And like, what was it? Somebody was doing TikToks and saying that they had some kind of horrible disease. And in the videos, though, you could see that it was like an iPhone charger taped to their finger and like diodes on them. It was totally fake. And they started a GoFundMe and got like $15,000 from people because people just saw it and were just throwing money at it. And I'm like, what is wrong with you that you can't understand that so that's kind of a trend too of throwing up GoFundMes for random stuff and people just giving money to it. Hey, I hear myself in the background.
Yeah, that's part of our technical difficulties we haven't figured out yet.
Chris Jackson said there was a snow angel challenge where you jumped in snow in shorts
Oh,
and
yeah.
a t-shirt. I think that's still kind of a thing. It's not so much of a big challenge, but just people like trying to be silly and crazy.
There was one year, I think it was after the ice bucket challenge, where like it was called like the Snow Angel Challenge, though, I think. So
Yeah. Go out in your underwear and jump in the snow.
So pick one from the list, everybody, and we're gonna set up a live stream and we're gonna do it.
Oh gosh.
I'm gonna
Okay.
do the fire one. No, I'm just I'm teasing.
We used to do that with like high like
Like in
rubbing alcohol because it would only burn the alcohol off. You could rub it on your hand, like
Yeah, I think that would be a great like live show, actually.
Yeah, I don't want to do the milk crates. I don't want to do the challenge, the one chip challenge, but I think I would do it.
I
Yeah.
try, depending on the milk crates, I'd try them. If they were sturdy enough milk crates, because some of those you can watch the video and you see them step on like the second one and you see it like bend. And it's like, you're like, oh, okay, this guy's about to break his back.
I just
Cool.
feel like me being a snowboarder, my balance is awesome. I feel like I could easily do it.
Okay, Joey and Noah are going to do it. You guys are signed up.
I
Set
will
this
also
up.
try it.
We'll set it up.
Well, then you guys can't be odd man out. Let's all do it.
I'm not.
Me and Brett are doing it.
Right.
Brett's
You're
looking
gonna
it
have to
up.
get surgery. You might as well.
I
be in
just
there
want to have
anyway.
surgery on my hand, not my
Wait,
entire
you don't
body.
want a new hip?
Be a man.
Not yet. That's down the road.
Brett's like 6'3". That's too much body to throw around on the milk crates. He goes flopping down. He's taking out a few people. Sorry, I couldn't hear what you said. I was talking over you, but
I just said you and I aren't enough body.
yes, we are too much. I didn't get to you yet. I was just trying to take up for Brett. You saying you're going to do it? I'm just saying that's a bad idea.
We'll set it up. We'll talk about it later. But
Yeah, we'll get that lined out later because apparently Joey really wants to do that.
I'll be all right. I always pick Khajiits and Skyrim. We'll be cool.
Oh,
But yeah, stupid challenges. Thanks for sharing in on that with us, guys. I know there's a lot more out there that I'm not thinking of. And like I said, with being with churches and stuff like that, youth groups, we were constantly doing stupid challenges just because we couldn't come up with original ideas and had to copy whatever was going on in the mainstream media. And we just put Jesus on it and made it churchy. So
That's how
No.
they see it.
it's just like, oh my gosh, I just got bad text.
read
Just looked down randomly. I'm like, nope, can't, nope, yeah.
It's less.
Read it.
It's not a reading. I'll send it to you later. But yeah, that's my segment. Noah, you want to go last? Seth, you got a little segment you want to do?
I mean, yeah, I guess we can talk about what I was talking about. Yeah.
Music, or you mean to throw you up some music?
Throw it up. Surprise me.
All right,
Might I inquire?
that's not the one I wanted.
No, this is me and
Okay.
Can you get together over there?
Huh?
Can you get together?
There you go. It says
Perfect. Yeah, that makes
make it just right.
I was gonna talk about some video games this week, boys.
Some video games.
Yeah. I was Josh's first.
Do I see Brad's?
Oh yeah, beautiful Brad joined in on this.
Josh's first day on the job.
Because I've got a brick shirt and
And Joey didn't know it was his last Brad. But we're
Yeah.
just
what was your? You're going to get into video games. What was your first console you ever owned, Seth?
me personally, or like in my house. Like what do you?
I guess like what did you play the most? What was the first thing you had in your house that you were able to play?
The first thing I played in my house was a PlayStation 2.
PlayStation 2.
Same.
Yeah.
Nintendo 64.
I had an Atari that was my brother's, but then I got the Sega Genesis. That was my first console.
I think I take that back. I think we had a Sega before the Nintendo because we played like Aladdin on Sega, I think.
Can you count those little I forget the technical name where you plug like the red, yellow, and the white cord in the TV?
Oh, the
The
handheld.
component.
yeah.
the-
You count those. That was the first.
This mic sounds a lot better if I talk into it this way.
Yeah,
Wow.
Yeah,
Hey.
dude.
First day on the job.
Oh yeah, I told you to pull it up too.
Spot to talk to it there though. So, yeah, PS2 was my first. I think Crash Bandicoot was the first game I ever played.
What did
that
my
I can
sister
remember.
say? I see her name up there.
You guys had a Sega?
Yeah, that's what. Yeah.
Yeah, Sega was pretty cool. We talked about that last week, I think it was, talking about the oldie stuff. Yeah, Sega was pretty awesome. They had a lot of cool stuff on there. But yeah, Crash Bandicoot. I remember on PlayStation they had the demo games. You could play a bunch of different games, but just only so far, like the first level. And I played a ton on the PS1 that way.
Well, I was just more curious about wondering what everyone's favorite video game was and why you like it.
Oh man,
What,
that's a tough one.
Like
What-
all time or like
Yeah.
back in the day?
All time.
All time Grand Theft Auto.
Okay. I was gonna say I have a hard time with this one because it just depends. I'm gonna do multiplayer game and single player game. You can choose one of each. Christina, that is a good one. Oh, first YouTube comment. Nice. There we go.
I was the first one. I said, hey.
We don't count.
Yeah, that's true. Thank you, Christina.
I can start it off, I think, with this.
Oh,
Oh, Joey, I wasn't going to out you. I knew that was probably you, but we're
Yeah.
going to give your wife some credit.
not as cool anymore. that Joey
Right.
said it.
All right. Now it's one of us again. Anyway, favorite game you said is Crash Andreas. What'd you say it was?
Crash Engine.
Grand,
Do you
Noah
want-
said Grand Theft Auto, but
If single player, I'm gonna go Grand Theft Auto,
Yeah. It is like an endless game.
especially just as time goes.
my favorite like multiplayer game is definitely like Call of Duty.
Yes.
Well, I mean, which one though? Are you just saying in general?
No, we had most fun with the Black Ops 3. The one I think is what it was. We
Yeah.
had a lot of fun with that one.
Yeah, we used to play it quite a bit.
But like my favorite, like one of my favorite all-time games was on my 64. I had the WCW Monday Night Nitro.
Ooh.
I still to this day like wrestling. So
Brad, you like Final Fantasy? Wow.
Yeah, that was surprise. Throw it up there.
Yeah, I did not expect that one. Man, there's sorry.
God of War. Final Fantasy, is that 5? X? 10? I couldn't remember. Or maybe Final Fantasy 7.
Chris, that's a very solid choice.
yeah,
Halo 3. I never got into Halo. I was never an Xbox person.
I'm not one of those
Oh,
like
yes,
futuristic
Brad.
game person.
What did my sister say again?
She said 007 on 64.
Oh yeah, that was a good one. I used
Yeah.
to work her in that. So,
Golden Eye. Yeah.
I played one on PS2. I forgot what it was called. It had Bronson in it instead of the other. He was like the main 007 at the time.
Oh, gotcha.
yeah, we
Bronson
played
or
Golden Eye, I think is what one we.
yeah, Golden Eye is 007. The
Nice.
007 one.
Yeah, Nightfire is the one I played a lot on PS.
But
Yeah. I mean, I always enjoyed a lot of games. But like, because like I said, I had Sega, and then I had PlayStation 2, and then the PlayStation 3 lasted a really long time. But Call of Duty, like Brett said, that's been my all-time go-to. Even if it was a sucky year, I would still play it until it got better or until people stopped playing. Now there's just so many cheats, and they're just trying to get money out of you every week as opposed to play the game. So I'm getting ready to switch over to Battlefield. Like they're coming out with a new one. Since they did that big battle royale style a couple years back, they're coming out with a new one in November. So I think I'm going to start moving over to them.
But to back Brett up, I'm gonna say my favorite multiplayer is also Call of Duty, but the one I really got started with was Modern Warfare 2. And then if anybody's played Modern Warfare 2, if you survive the lobby online in Modern Warfare 2, you can survive a lot of things. They get pretty ruthless. I think we got banned a couple times, my friends.
The only thing I worry about online now is when people start getting rowdy with you, you can't just be goofing with them because then they're like, I found your IP address. I know your address.
No, nobody talks
Well,
online anymore.
People also act like you can't just like enjoy like whatever video game you want anymore. You have to like be the best player you can possibly be for like one video game.
Dude, you hit a hot topic. People are commenting like crazy on this one.
I like it. Yeah, Kelly said that Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles on Nintendo. You know, Mike
Yeah.
Tyson Knockout and Duck Hunt. Those are classics.
Dave Crump from back home. Yeah.
I was
Mike-
never said
Mike-
Tony Hawk Pro Skater.
I love
Pro
Tony Hawk.
Skater 4 was
Yeah,
yeah. It was,
COD 4, Chris Jackson says, was turning point for COD. Call of Duty. Sorry for those not in the know. Yeah,
It definitely was.
Noobs.
the noobs. Yeah, video games, man. They've always had a big like. I really got into 7 Days to Die. That was a weird like Minecrafty kind of build thing where you fight zombies.
Hated that game.
Are you serious? That game was
Yeah.
we played
No.
that. We played the crap out
We
of
played
that.
out
did
of
play
for
it.
like 2 weeks.
Yeah, then they shut the servers down.
Because it sucked.
Well, the servers are still up on PlayStation. It's
Are
just
they?
they're not doing any updates, so there's a ton of glitches.
I'm pretty
And,
sure that's why we quit playing.
But they have it on PC where they've done all the updates. It's just never officially came out as a real game to be sold. Like
We played I remember me, Josh, Joey,
TD.
TD played a lot. Yeah, we loved that game.
yeah, I played with Brandon Moore and a few of his dudes. We really got into it for a while.
Yeah, I feel like it's just like that game is like most games that come out now, though, where there's, you can grind a little bit with your friends, but like after a week of playing, you've kind of done everything and you're probably past the point of worrying about enemies or anything like that.
And by the grind, he means just like building and gathering materials and stuff like that.
Yeah.
See, I
For
love
those that don't know what that meant. It sounded weird the way you said it. I'm just
Yeah,
making-
Oh, there's
Hey,
Tyler.
Colin, what's up, buddy?
But no, I miss single player games. I feel like single player games haven't come out in a while. A good single player game that you can just like sit down and play it for even a few weeks, if not months.
Well, God of War goes single player pretty well
Yeah.
because it's not got the online, concept.
My favorite single player game, like series of all time, is God of War.
Yeah, I've enjoyed all those pretty well. I've still yet to play the newest one, or I guess the newest one, but I need to get into that where he has the little boy with him or whatever. But anyway, yeah. For those, hey, my brother's on there. He sent a smiley face too. 7 Days was the best. Still waiting for an update. Yeah, we just discussed that, Colin. You're right. It does need an update. I've actually messaged them through Twitter and stuff like that. And they're like, get off their backs. They're working on the PC version. Blah, blah, blah. It was because of the Telltale Hearts or the Telltale Stories. They had all those video games of The Walking Dead with Telltale. It looked like a comic book going on. But when they went bankrupt, they were the ones that had control of 7 Days to Die for console. And that's the reason it's been in limbo because of the contracts and stuff like that. That's why it's not been updated on PS4. But if you have it on PC, it's been updated like every week. So,
Ooh.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
I love video games. So
yeah, video games. I think we're all on the same page. But I need to get me a PS5. That's my next step.
you need to get me a PS5.
My brother got one within the first month.
Christmas
it
is
came
right
out
around the
somehow.
corner.
You guys need PCs. That's what you need. Then you don't have to worry about those consoles coming out.
We're going to start a GoFundMe for all the guys on the show so we can play together.
Sponsor us and buy us PCs so we can play games.
Joey's sick, Colin. You tuned in a little bit late. He got the second shot and he's having a rough time about it.
And then someone shared the stream and he got fired.
Yeah, we just fired him. That's all it was, Colin.
Oh yeah, we said if one person would share the stream and they did, that he was kicked off the show.
Ooh, we got 14 people. I think we got enough for my topic now.
We got enough for your topic. All right, that was our favorite video games. Thanks for your topic. And should we play his music the way it is because it's
We're
I got
changing
some-
gears.
not
I
a
got-
conspiracy thing. Or we could do Noah in a nutshell.
No, this is me in a nutshell. Help! I'm in a nutshell. How did I get into this nutshell?
That describes what this is about to be perfect.
See, that was perfect.
I'm gonna call it Noah's Debate Club.
Yeah, debate club. I like it.
Master
Yeah.
debate.
Yeah, just figured we'd change gears, try something new here. I just want to go out and put a disclaimer. Anybody that disagrees with me is automatically wrong, and you probably shouldn't watch the podcast. And please refrain if you do agree with me from yelling at people in the comments because they're not smart.
Yeah, just
But
make a war
anyways,
in the
Oh,
comments.
wait, since we're doing your topic and since it's going to be your thing, can you set up and get the microphone out of your face so people can see you talking?
No, I don't want to break my phone camera.
Just like bend the mic thing down and then turn it up to where it's underneath you.
First time.
Turn it up to where it's
I
underneath.
move this mic, it's gonna fall off the table, and we're gonna have another predicament like we did earlier.
Look
I
at this.
already disagreed. Kelly Marie says, I think the GoFundMe is a brilliant idea. Colin, finally, Joey's off the show.
Is that why people?
Jackson, you are already wrong. Joey Butch, Noah, no one can see your face. I took care of it, Joey. I'm trying.
It's more important
it
that no
doesn't
one can
matter.
see your face, Joey. So
That's what
we're
we
all
care
good
about.
over here. Okay.
Hey, I think you can mute him from commenting. So no.
I was
All right,
joking around
we're done with
highlighting over the block user.
All right. What's our argument? What
All
are we
right.
fight about?
Who is better, Adam Sandler or Will Ferrell?
Better like actor, better comedian.
Better
All
person
around.
in general.
All around.
We're not.
I'm saying Will Ferrell.
Oh, it's Adam Sandler.
So okay, well let's go at this one at a time. Seth, you didn't say anything. Who is better, Will Ferrell or Adam Sandler? Now you both are pretty young, so you didn't really see them in their heyday of when they first started.
Oh, I mean, I give Adam Sandler credit. Like, he's not bad. I like him, but like Happy Gilmore, Billy Madison, all of those were good movies. But I just think Will Ferrell's better.
I think
Wait a second. Joey was wanting to call in. Joey, if you go to your Facebook Messenger, there's a link in there. You can click on that. Well, I guess you got to send it to him.
Yeah, I'd have to send the link.
I think you sent it through his
on
messenger.
there though because we sent it through his.
Oh,
message.
dude, the whole point was that we didn't have Joey.
I know.
Well, he's wanting to comment in on this. So, Seth, you go ahead with your.
You can't.
You'll
can't
have it
come
here
to
in a
church
second,
tonight,
Joey.
but you can call into the radio show.
Well, here's the thing. I'm sending the invite as you, Joey. So
You should be able just to open up his Facebook Messenger and click on that link and do it right from your phone, Joey.
he can send it to himself.
Yeah,
He should just be
he should
able
be
to
able to open it.
and go and
Joey, you were
Oh,
calling.
We're doing housekeeping. Sorry about this, guys. Anyway, so Seth, you don't know who you think would be better.
Nah.
Stand-up comedian Adam Sandler. Movies, I think Will Ferrell's better.
I think my personal choice, if you took like
Sorry, that was me.
I like see like best Adam Sandler movie versus like best Will Ferrell movie, like comedy wise. Like I think out of the movies I'd pick, I think I'm gonna pick the Will Ferrell movie to watch more often.
Step Brothers.
But Step Brothers, yes, that's what I was thinking. Exactly.
I can go movie. You name a movie, and I'll go a movie. And
It doesn't matter.
I would rather.
That's better than Will Ferrell's.
So, but here's I think Adam Sandler has the better overall movies. Like if I had to, the majority better movies.
I can
And
just
then
think of
I have
two
to
Adam Sandler
respect
movies.
Adam Sandler. Adam Sandler brings all the homies in. All the homies get a bag with Adam Sandler.
Yeah.
Every single one of them is in every movie, and they all have a role and kill it. So that's Adam Sandler has to be, I think, like put up for that.
Well, that's why I think his movies are so good, though, is because he's got all of his
Joey.
famous buddies in it. It's technically not him, just
You are on, Joey.
Hello?
Hey, there's Sick Boy.
Yo.
Ugh.
Hey.
We just lost Matt, so thanks.
Matt Gregory said if Joey's calling in, I'm going to bed. So Joey, since you just called in, the argument for Noah is who is better just all around, Will Ferrell or Adam Sandler? And Noah, who did you say Adam Sandler's better?
Will Ferrell.
All around, I'm going Adam. If we're going everything, Adam.
So Seth, is that-
Memes of him playing
This-
basketball and everything like those, all those. Like Will Ferrell has a couple iconic memes, but
so what do you got, Joey?
So this topic got me to call in. The video game topic was really good, but this one right here, you can't really compare these two because one makes way better movies and the other is mostly a better. What's up?
Turn your phone sideways.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. Just turn your
my
phone
phone
sideways.
sideways.
Your forehead looks.
Oh,
like
okay, sweet.
forehead.
So Will Ferrell definitely makes better movies, right?
Yes.
Quality. Yeah.
No,
Yes.
I disagree.
Like
Adam
100%.
Had two movie styles with like a certain quality that was like Billy Madison and Happy Gilmore, and then like every other movie has tried to recreate those the quality of those.
Waterboy, Longest Yard.
They're good,
They're
but they're
okay.
still not even like those level, like those movies.
I can
level.
literally
Oh,
quote like every line. from
Waterboy's
Step-
pretty good.
You guys are gonna pick Waterboy
Step
over Happy
Brothers?
Gilmore or
Yeah, I personally like the Grown Ups as a later Adam Sandler. like,
Yes,
down
The
the
Grown
road.
Ups.
Grown Ups 1 is
Two's
that's a good
pushing
movie.
it.
2 is
Yeah,
Grown Ups 2 is no good. It seems
one
like
movie-
Adam Sandler's kind of a one-trick pony.
I see that's
Oh,
kind
my
of
word.
Yep, that's my stance.
I don't know. He got that big signing deal with Netflix, and he's got to make a movie like just ever so often. And they're all dumb, but I do laugh at everything they do.
Yeah. Like
What's
all
the
he
word?
does is dumb humor, which is great.
What is it?
Ooh,
Yeah.
Colin's dropping facts on
I
us
have
right
a
now.
computer.
The one where he's like, "You're my boy, Blue." I just watched it the other day, and they go back to college, and he's like, "We're going streaking."
Old school.
Yeah.
Old
Yeah.
school, yes.
We're going streaking around the
Old school's the
quad.
bomb.
There's Talladega Nights.
We're going streaking.
Put Kelly's comment up there, Seth.
oh, someone else got. Sorry, that's agreeing with you.
Agreeing with you,
We're
Will.
on the same team here, Kel. Yeah.
Dave Crum says
Hey, ask
Sandler.
her if I'm supposed to be feeling
got-
like this, Josh.
We got like Tropic Thunder.
We'll
Yeah.
deal with that off
Won't
system.
be tropical.
Like
Adam Sandler's good, but
I think Adam Sandler has
just-
the, like I said, I think he's got the broader
it's the friends he's with that
library
really
of good
make
movies.
the movie.
But I think that Will
No.
Ferrell's
Yes.
movies
Adam
are higher
Sandler
quality.
is
Yes.
great. You
Hey,
guys-
Adam Sandler did help
thank you.
the late Norm Macdonald really get in a lot of movies there.
yeah.
Yeah, Norm was awesome too.
Ooh, that is true. Sad passing.
Well, we
R.I.P.
can't bring
peace.
Norm. That's the whole thing. Yeah, he's my homeboy for sure. That's
I love how Will Ferrell also has what's his face, something Riley.
John C. Riley.
Yeah, like
Yeah, they've
they
teamed
are
up.
a power
John C.
duo.
Ryan.
Yeah, but like Adam Sandler
Dude.
had
Just so
Rob
Kevin
funny.
Schneider,
James, Rob Schneider,
Kevin James. He's got David Spade,
Chris Rock.
Chris Rock. Like that's
He's got all the guys that can't do comedy anymore because they get canceled.
Hey Brett,
Oh,
you dropped.
Brett, your phone.
My phone's about to die.
Oh.
But again, look what we're saying here. That's just Adam Sandler's friends. He has to bring them in to make his movie.
My second shot kicked me for about 3 days, Joey. Oh,
3 days? I don't want to do this for 3.
When Kelly said,
It was
she
like-
commented and said, "Yes, your immune system is mounting a good response." So it's
Oh,
your
good.
immune system is getting stronger. That's the reason you're fighting it off. It's getting stronger with you being sick.
Her immune system is fighting a good response.
But I also like I was watching the other day how Will Ferrell did that like was it like 11 Cactus League games or something like that.
Yeah, he
in
played on
3
every
days.
MLB team in like a week or whatever.
It
Yeah.
was one day, I think. He flew
Was it
from stadium to stadium.
He
Yes.
played third base for the Reds.
And then like when he goes on like late night shows, like he did that Little Debbie bit, the Red Hot Chili Peppers drummer, or him and they're both basically twins.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
went
I think he's just funnier
So
too.
I don't. Yeah, like I have laughed hard at Adam Sandler. I have laughed myself like incoherent to Will Ferrell.
Yes.
Yeah, like when I was younger though, and Adam Sandler and Will Ferrell were both like on SNL time, like that was their peak for me. They started those early movies, that was the funniest stuff. But like Adam Sandler had a whole CD of just him like prank calling people. And like you guys, if you've never heard this album that Adam Sandler put out before he made movies, you've got to check it out. I couldn't tell you the name of Seth. If you're on the computer there, you can look it up. Actually, I'm on the computer and could probably do the same. But yeah, it was before its time. Like it was an amazing. Adam Sandler really killed it with that. And then his early movies, of course. I mean, they had everybody in. It's all in the hips. I mean, every little thing. Shampoo is better. Like every stupid thing he did is, yeah, it's not transferred over well now, but he still gets big stars to be in movies. And it's funny to see Shaquille O'Neal do a part that he would never do ordinarily. But I have to go with Will Ferrell. Because even though he made Sherlock and Holmes, which
that's
was
right.
a huge, big turd that smelled horrible, he still keeps coming out with
So bad.
I'm pretty sure he came out like after the movie came out and said, I hated it halfway through.
Well, Adam Sandler has put out movies and then like also said that they're terrible. And when Uncut Gems wasn't as great as everyone was expecting it to be, or as like it didn't do as big as he expected, he literally said he was going to make the worst movie that anybody had ever seen because as a joke, because he knew. Like he wanted to make the most Adam Sandler like style movie ever, just because he
Also-
knew people would hate it.
Adam Sandler's a ball.
Proof to my one-trick pony argument.
Have you
He is.
seen that? That could have been in your Screwballs. That people are trying to push the Lakers to signing him like on a really small contract, just so he can like maybe hop in with like LeBron and everybody for a couple seconds.
No, I didn't see that.
Is
Yeah.
Adam Sandler's good at basketball?
He is, yeah.
There's a photo.
Wait,
of him.
he's not actually good, is he?
No,
No,
he's
he's
good.
good.
Like compared to average people, he's
Shaq said he's a great facilitator, is what he said.
There's a photo of him standing next
Wow.
to that Bobin guy, and Adam Sandler wears gangster shorts like way past his knee.
Boban.
I don't know his name, but he wears shorts way past his knee, and back shirts, and just balls up with NBA players, and like it's really good actually.
He's funny, but I know what I'm gonna get.
Yeah.
Every time.
He kind of just yells.
Will Ferrell mix it up.
Yeah,
Will
Yeah,
Ferrell has made
Yeah,
a good
and
movie.
it's dumb slapstick, which is fine. There's nothing wrong with that.
I'll agree with this statement though from David.
Chris Farley.
David is correct. Chris Farley was the champion.
That's very true. I don't know. I've got
Don't
a
do
whole
drugs, kids.
bowl of
Don't
chocolate
do
pudding in
drugs.
my pants. We didn't have any chocolate pudding, buddy.
I think Will Ferrell's Celebrity Jeopardy SNL skit with Norm is one of the funniest bits. Where
yes, I
Norm
watched it the other day.
Norm is Burt Reynolds, and he's playing a better Burt Reynolds than Burt Reynolds played Burt Reynolds.
See, it's a giant hat, so it's funny because it's bigger than it's supposed to
Gosh.
be.
When he changed his name or whatever.
My friend Zach, that's what his name is.
You guys then, Burt.
But yeah,
shoot.
I just want to remind everybody that I'm always right. If you like Adam Sandler, you're not technically wrong. He's still good, but
This is a good segment for you now. I think we need to rethink the whole conspiracy theory and you just argue with people.
yeah, I'm out of conspiracy theories honestly because everything else has already been proven true. But yeah,
Choose your best yet.
and Joey, you can get off the screen now because we're gonna get back to regular.
Oh, wait, there's one last comment for you. My wife also said, I'm getting my third shot tomorrow. She put a syringe and a shot glass in COVID sucks or hashtag COVID sucks.
I think it's a whiskey glass.
Yeah, it's a whiskey
booster.
glass. But it's a shot, so I think she was just kind of
It
mixing.
was a shot
Probably
glass, yeah.
She's not getting a
Alright.
shot. Taking
I'm
a
going to
shot.
bed,
Yeah.
fellas.
Hey, man, we hope you get to feeling better because
Good
we
night,
know
boys.
you because it's just.
Well,
some-
It's Joey's last appearance.
outta
See you,
here.
Joey. Bye forever.
oh, he's
I already removed him.
Thank God that
He's
guy's
still
gone.
connected, and he can I think he thinks he's talking because we can
I
see him
know.
down here, but he's
Bye
not even on the
forever.
screen.
Forget him. He's
Joey.
laughing.
There you go.
But anyway, that was a good segment. No, I appreciate that. That was good,
Oh,
man.
next week, I already got my next
Okay,
topic.
don't ruin.
Don't say it.
Well,
Yeah.
no, I gotta tease everybody a little bit. It's gonna probably get heated next week.
Oh,
Ooh, I like that.
We might, instead of doing challenges, we might be throwing hands.
Do we need to buy some gloves?
No, bare knuckle. We're real men.
I'll just we got to tape them up though. Don't want to break any hands.
That's toilet
And they
paper
don't have
and-
most
I mean,
people, so.
Brett can't afford to punch someone with his right hand right now.
I can't even make a fist with my
Can you
right hand
punch
right
people
now.
with your one hand yet?
I can't lift stuff up with my finger, but I can move it.
He wants to fight.
I got like nerve damage or
He
something.
wants
I
to fight
check
people, and he
them.
can't move his finger.
Right.
Yeah.
He's
That's
gonna-
fine.
he's
Pain's
gonna
temporary.
slap.
My memory of pounding your face in is gonna be forever.
We need to Podbless somebody's heart.
oh yeah. Did we get a story?
Yeah, we do.
Okay, good. I wasn't there to help you pick a story, so I wasn't sure.
It's kind of a sad one, but hit it, Seth, whenever you're ready.
Podbless your heart.
Talk about a bad voiceover.
I know.
Jeez.
No way, he's here, right? He's not here. So I had to
No.
pull it up.
You probably got
so
off
that
when
we
Joey got on.
We kind of left our video, or I mean our story, but I can kind of talk. I feel. So the big hurricane that came through Louisiana. What was it? Ida?
There's been a few lately, but I think Ida was the bad one here recent.
Yeah, Josh, you know the story because I sent it in our little feed a couple weeks ago.
Yeah,
about the guy that.
Yeah, don't ruin it. Just go ahead. Well, I get you're telling it anyway, but
I don't think we have a video.
No, I don't think
it's
so.
okay. I could probably bring one up and like hold it up on my phone.
I mean, in either way.
Well, he could play a
they
video,
would only
but there's
hear
not
it.
a video.
They would
There's
only
not
hear
a
the video. So
Anyway,
we just talk about it. I think it'd be all right. I
So-
think it's just a news casting of it.
it's kind of
anyway.
sad and like honestly, like
Yeah.
we kind of poke fun at people, but this one's kind of sad. He so there was a guy in Louisiana who had flooding from Hurricane Ida, and he went down into his basement and went down there, and the basement was flooded, and apparently there was a giant alligator down there in his basement that got in.
Was it a normal size?
I think what did you say? What did
Well,
you say?
I don't know. I don't want to spoil the story, but
It's good. We're telling the story.
Well, I don't want to get.
How big was the
I
alligator?
think they said it was 504 pounds and like 16 feet, 18 feet, something like that.
The tail is like 6 of the feet.
It might have been 21 or 22. I don't remember exactly how big. I just remember it was 504 pounds.
So So he's got a big old alligator down there.
Is that before or after it ate him?
Well, so it attacked him first apparently, and his wife like heard him down there like screaming.
Yeah.
So he made it to the steps where the water like met the steps, and she tried to pull him up, and she left him there to go call 911.
Oh,
And she came back, and the guy was gone.
it got up the steps and got him.
Yep.
They are the terrors of the world.
Yeah, and then I actually
Dinosaurs. That's what they are.
I just actually read yesterday that they found the alligator actually, and they found human remains inside of it, so they think it's him. But
Dang.
that's how they know the exact size and weight. But it
That's
was sad though because that guy survived Hurricane Katrina with no alligator, and then Ida just comes through and
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, what stinks is he could have gotten out. Like his wife was trying to go get help, and he seemed to be safe. And then she left and came back down and gone.
Those things, they're fast too. Like as big as they are, they can get on land and like truck it.
I think
That-
it's like 25 on land.
Right.
that
25.
girl though, once they get like you locked in,
You know
Yeah.
who didn't have issues with an alligator? Adam Sandler and Happy Gilmore.
That's true. You know,
Chuck,
they have
watch it.
had a problem with it. Yeah.
Rest in peace.
Well, there was that viral video of that trainer that got bit by the smaller alligator. She was sticking her hand in and it latched down and started
Oh
spinning.
yeah, and then the guy hopped over.
Yeah, it was just a standard or a guy watching and jumps in and is like holds that because it was a smaller.
Yeah, we blessed that video.
Oh yeah, we did, didn't we?
Yeah.
Honestly, with the way that this year's been going, I don't know if you guys remember like 10 years ago, 1,000 Ways to Die. They need to make like a third season of 2,000 Ways to Die.
Oh my god! In 2001 or 2020,
Yeah, like
1,000 Ways to Die in 1 year.
Right.
yeah. I feel like it'd be pretty good.
I wonder if there's anybody that died of literal boredom through all of it.
Oh, I'm sure they
Yeah,
they like kill themselves.
Well,
I was going to say, I think it's just called suicide. Yeah,
So
as we chuckle, but no. But yeah, 504 pounds of an alligator that he thought he was safe. That's a horror movie of like, oh yeah, I'm gonna go get the first aid kit. Just lay right here. You'll be. It's like Sharknado.
right.
I don't even know why you want to go downstairs and
I've squatted 500 pounds before, but that 500 pounds of moving alligator just sounds like the worst place to be. The least fun thing you could possibly do.
Oh my gosh, those things they're dinosaurs, man.
The literal dinosaurs.
It's insane. And you think about in like the Amazon and stuff like that, how these like anacondas and crocodiles are just gigantic, like stuff that we could never imagine huge. Like it's terrifying. Absolutely terrifying.
Yeah. So who are we blessing tonight? Who do you think?
Well, dude,
We can't bless. Why are we blessing him? It doesn't matter if
Maybe
it's
his wife.
The wife.
Yeah.
Right?
yeah, she's the alligator doesn't deserve it.
yeah, we need to have an interview with not we. Like somebody needs to have an interview with her. She saved him and he still died. Like you talk about
I think she
Did you
technically
save him then?
saved him.
Kinda.
Did
She saved the initial.
she
attack.
acknowledged him like, oh, you're getting attacked.
no, he said that she pulled him up the steps and was like, wait right here, I'll be right back.
She went to call 911, and it took them a while. I mean,
Yeah,
they were in
but
the
if
middle
I,
of a
like,
hurricane, but
If I pushed you out of one lane that a car was coming in into another lane that a car was coming in, did I save you or?
maybe I mean I don't really know all the facts. Maybe she didn't know that the alligator was like.
From what I read, it
trying
looked
to
like
get
it was
her.
outside, like out on like the
Yeah,
the
he was on his
porch.
like front porch.
Oh, was it? I thought it was in
Yeah.
the basement.
No.
What is it? Somebody needs to pitch it to a stupid Hollywood stupid Hollywood
Bollywood.
company and be like, what is it, Crocnami? Because they got the Sharknado and stuff like that. We'll do a Crocnami.
So instead of tornadoes and sharks, hurricanes and alligators.
And at the end, it's like in memory of John Doe. Like, it's because of your sacrifice we were able to make money off of your misfortune.
We were able to make hundreds of dollars.
We should probably bless the alligator. Is it alligator or crocodile?
Earthquakes and giant worms.
It's a crack.
There's a croc. So we should probably bless the crocodile because they caught him.
Yeah.
No, that's too insensitive. This is a human life. That's too.
There's an alligator actually.
There's an alligator.
71 years old. He
Yeah,
lives
he's
a
71.
Pretty good life too.
What do they do? Cut it in half and count the rings? How do they tell? Or do they check his ID? Like, hey, give us your ID. Let's see how old you are, buddy. Give us your vaccine card.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah,
like,
that's when he went outside.
Oh, okay. So I was wrong about the down the basement.
no, that made it sound so much better.
He realized his injuries were too severe and went back outside.
Oh, and then he got eated.
Hmm.
He might have went back out there to fight the crocodile for his leg back.
I don't know, man. It sucks.
So we're blessing his wife.
Yeah, we'll bless the
Yep.
wife.
All right.
Oh, wife of a crocodile man.
Pod bless your heart, sweetie.
Crocodile man.
This has been an interesting one. I mean, new technology.
Rick
I kinda like-
House.
we can all get ultras like comfortable and hang out with each other.
Yeah,
and
I
still
like
make a podcast. It's
I
kinda
like
cool.
the comments on the screen.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's pretty handy. Yeah, Joey's pretty excited after seeing it in motion. I think he's going to start pranking around with it some more to get it lined out. Hopefully we can do it without using our phones, and we can hook up some. Anyway, that's in-house stuff we can talk about later. Thanks everybody for tuning in. If you're listening in, make sure to start tuning in with us live through Facebook, through thanks. Through YouTube and Facebook. And hopefully we'll be on Twitter or whatever other streaming services we can pop this up on. Get it lined out and make it all fun. Be a part of the fun banner. Be a part of Noah's new segment he's going to do where we just argue with him. Should be a lot of fun. We all enjoy doing that.
And share it with your friends.
Share it with your friends. Get it out there to more people. The more it gets out there, the more that we can be heard. I don't want to jump into my well daggum segment, but so that we can bless people's ear holes with a smooth sounding goodness of the Podbless world. But yeah, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for being a part. Thanks for commenting in, and be back with us next week on Thursday, and we'll do it all over again. Sound good?
Sounds good.
I guess Joey's not here. You want to start us off, Seth?
Well, I'm Seth.
I'm Josh.
I'm Brett.
I'm not Joey Butch.
And this
is Podbless. That was a little off there, but hey, we got through it.
Yeah. Super scuffed.
I think it was pretty funny.
This is why you're not allowed to use your